Yeah, so Jake. He's hiding something and he works for O'Leary. Can we do it again? This is really pushing our luck. And there's also a picture. Wait, is that the actress who supposedly died?
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia.
Oh.
This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on.
Interesting. So he used to be her bodyguard as well. But that didn't come together with anything, did it? No. Talk about this, Jake.
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
Well,
We're pals. I won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
okay.
I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
Well, no, I'd never say yes to a job like
I'd
that,
never
but...
take a job like that. As a matter of fact, I turned one down today. But that's just me. I'm no one to judge.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
I'll play up to him.
Yeah, you're right. The fact that his business is illegal doesn't turn you into a criminal. We're only accountable for our own actions. But that's not what bothers me.
Covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death? Well, we don't know that. It was very direct.
You played a role in Joe Dunn's death.
Who? Me? Come on, John.
Then why are you lying?
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
Yeah,
How
he's the
did
big
you-
guy
Yeah, that's it.
who
Joe
came
had
through the
mentioned
back
he
door. I
was
said it
taking
could be
that
him.
afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
Okay.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Well, you owe me one now.
You should have. Let's just say you owe me one, all right?
You sure drive a hard bargain, John. All right.
Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Interesting. So we also know Bobby Yale was here time of thing as well. So the first guy who came through the door was Jake. So he was one of the 4 people. So he was the big guy who came in the back and then left. Let's have a look. Come on, are you moving down a page or not? There we go. And he heard Dunn and Yale arguing about if you do that again, I'll call off the fight and you'll never set foot in the gym again. So what was he telling him not to do? Throw the fight maybe, or something like that? So yeah, here we go, we filled it in now. Stood at the door, didn't go in and left. Well, technically he went in, but then he came out again. I did say that the first person was probably Jake, because he kind of works here as well as trains here, and he may have a key for the back door. Maybe one of the few people who has a key to the gym. Because then everybody else went out and came back in. Like number 2, went out, threw something in the dumpster, came back in. Third guy went out, threw something in the dumpster, looked at the beggar and laughed and cocked a gun at them, and carried on going. And then the fourth person came out, breathless, panting, that kind of thing. So we still don't know who those are, but the first one going out may well have been Dunn, because that was the paint can that went in. The person who came out and then laughed at the beggar was the one who threw away the chest expander. That's our murderer. And apparently they had light footsteps. And the fourth person was a heavy person who was running out and panting. So it's unlikely that it was Bobby Yale, because Bobby Yale's a big dude. Okay. Let's put these together. So Dunn punched the paint can. Dunn wanted to call off the fight. Strangled with his expander. I wonder if they go together. I don't think he did it though. But, I mean, you know.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Can't because you need credit card for it and I don't have one right away. That's no problem. You don't need to sub.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I know PayPal doesn't always work sometimes for certain regions of the world. Well, it's too early to say.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck.
Just means someone else used it.
Him.
But you wanna? No, I appreciate that. I do. But don't feel bad about it if you can't.
That doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Next, the pressing issue is to find Bobby Yale. Because they need him for the fight. Otherwise, fight's
Sonya's
off.
indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
Because he became a son to her father who neglected her.
John
There's some
Blackfan?
jealousy going on.
I think I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted.
Apology
O'Leary.
accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal.
They also don't know how to park a
Oh,
car.
yeah.
Jesus.
I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
I mean, he's a bookie. Of course he might. I don't think he's involved in this. Like, he probably didn't kill him.
I'm afraid I have to say no.
Oh, shit.
I can't ride in a fancy car with a wrinkled suit.
Oh, I don't see why not. In any
I meant to
case,
say yes.
those little wrinkles make you uncomfortable. Ha ha ha! I always play it nice and safe.
Yeah, 'cause this guy's going to want to find Bobby Yale as well. Otherwise, all his bets are off if the fight goes down the shitter. So, yeah. He's going to lose a ton of money as well. In fact, he may have had the fight rigged ahead of time. So there's a lot of investment he can't get out.
You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
I'll not say anything.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
Well, it is illegal.
It's illegal for starters.
Illegal? Let me tell you what should be illegal. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me,
Not either.
I'm not either.
Ha! Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul.
Prohibiting
And that,
certain
Mr.
types of business is
Blacksad,
not communism.
is wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Yeah, he doesn't understand what communism is. Fair enough.
All
Let's
right.
not rock the boat
I get
here.
your point.
Ha! I knew you would.
Let's just let him
When
think
the
he's
government
smart.
passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no. It might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on
Well,
our side.
the Rhino knows I'm a detective. He met me
When
before.
they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
Well, I think just the Buffalo was the one who was beating us. We were telling him I'm a detective, and he kept hitting
It was
us.
just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life.
This guy reminds me of the
Their kids
Crooked
get free
Man
schooling.
in,
The cops leave me alone
Wolf Among Us.
because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Every villain thinks he's the hero of his own personal story. And this guy is very much one of those people. He thinks he's the good guy. Got a laundry list of excuses and justifications for why what he does is good.
I told you, I'm on your side.
Oh, we get to go in the apartment
search
now.
The place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me.
I like that Cadillac.
Or
That's a
not.
nice car.
It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Wilson, get over here. You hit this guy? Why, yes, he did. I expect to find his body dead in the alleyway by the time I'm done. Okay, we finally get to search the apartment now. Okay, so what have we got here?
A woman's fragrance.
Scarf.
Almost angelical.
Is it cinnamon? Does it smell of cinnamon? Oh my god, I bet it does. It is her scarf. I had a feeling... I wondered if we'd find something of hers in his
I'm
apartment.
not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Guy likes pickles. So that makes him a terrible human being in my eyes. I'm just kidding. I don't like them though.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's.
That's a good point. Yeah, they've
Isn't
already
food the
trampled
best
over
food
the
for a
place.
boxer? Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Down here first. Nothing there. La Fontaine today. French
17th
fables.
century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
There's another one. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him. Mary went to Luna Park with Bobby Yale. Are they lovers? Interesting. We have a new deduction. We'll get on those once we've swept through the whole apartment. Luigi redeemed a large waste of points. Nice. Cast them out into the breeze. Be gone. Who needs you?
Judging by the general state of the
He
apartment,
does get around.
they were leading a quiet life.
Okay. I got the feeling that, yes, there is a thing down there. How do I get to it? I have no control over the camera. Like, all I can do is kind of sweep it up and down, but the centering of the camera is always on him, and I can't pan it around him. So I can't see what's down here, which is a bit annoying, actually. There we go, got it. There's a window here. I always found that really weird. Windows inside houses. The dishes don't get done much. Place doesn't have a woman's touch. He's got his poster up for the Stone versus Yale fight, though. Whoa. Okay. Can we pan the view around this? Oh. So was he a bit of a painter, or was that her?
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course. Nice chain.
That's like a boxing glove. That's cool. Sicilian capo.
You like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
I like how the textile was like the Godfather's title text. Dude's got a lot of sports cards around. What we got in the cupboard? What skeletons do you have in your closet?
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes?
Maybe somebody took them, cleaned
Unless
out.
someone emptied it recently.
Okay. Wasn't there something else I just saw light up down this side? Ah, a book. Or poems.
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
This is his book. Got his name on the front. There's only 3 copies. Interesting. Okay, so let's do the deductions. What can we pull together from this? So, there was the scarf. Mary had a cold, she lost her scarf recently. It's at Yale's place. And they went to the park together.
That means she's been here recently. But why?
And she knew him more than
What
barely.
does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
So she's lying. But did they both kill him? Alright, we've got nothing else that we can fit together. What if she and Yale killed Dunn? I think that's everything we're going to find here. I'll have one last sweep though, just to be sure, in case we can't come back. That option kind of put me off, then I'm like, okay. We can leave out the window. It's interesting he didn't get anything off of the painting. try going out the window and see what
With
happens.
people like O'Leary, you just never know. I didn't want to put Mary at risk. Why not take her a little something instead? I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open. Everything is
Think.
so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Calling bullshit on this.
I'm here to figure it all out. What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
He
Okay,
took you to
I think
the
it's time
Luna
to set
Park.
things straight.
Were they conspiring against Dunn? Were you cheating on Dunn with Yale, or was it the other way around?
I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No. How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated healthcare, schools, housing, everything. We'll go with schools first.
Segregated schools and a worse education for colored children.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That garbage.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15.
Oh,
The 3 of
okay.
us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
So you could have said something.
You should have told me this sooner.
I've been hiding it all my life. I'm sorry.
We made her feel guilty. Aw. Don't care. Still should have said something. That was nothing to lie over. Like, seriously. We got playing on the stereo.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
TV and radio all in one, eh? And think that was a trend that never took off. So we got. There is something we can. Mel. Gotta go, have fun. No problem, Luigi. Take care of yourself. Thanks for coming by.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven, so I can't identify any other fragrances.
Oh, no, there was another one as well. Still one more thing. One more smell we can pick up. Fireplace, is it? Something else with a smell. Oh? This?
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
That's weird. Why was that over there and then it zoomed over there? It's a bit bugged. So,
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. Well, I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well, but she might come to understand it.
Maybe. But I'm not so sure you'll be able to keep my other secrets safe.
Your secret is safe with me.
I'd like to believe you.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
can I have some?
I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world. Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
He's gonna
Anything
come
else
back and
for
try
you?
to stab
Hey,
us.
Let me see. OJ, coffee.
Coffee will be good.
I'll take some coffee, thanks. She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
Sneak around while we're here.
Sorry, I was going to help you with that.
Eat the whole pie. The whole damn thing. It literally did just eat the whole damn pie. Give me it. She's looking like, you know, you could have saved some for me. 2 new smells. One of them's probably going to be on her somewhere.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Well, he was. Carry on trying to sniff out that last... There's 2 more smells. He's going to be under here, isn't he? I don't want to do that just yet. Let's find this other smell first.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
Let's do some conversation.
If he's not here right now, He must have left shortly before I got here. Where did he go?
Shortly before you got here? I wish.
Okay. Nope. He's under here. He's inside this, like, Ottoman box, or whatever the heck you want to
That's
call
where
it.
Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Bobby!
Oh, damn. Oh, no, we're doing this wrong. Okay. Visual tray. Grab it, smack him. Oh, or don't. You know, have him punch it instead. Oh, we left our coat in there.
I'm gonna kill you!
Think about Mary, Bobby.
Don't even mention her name!
Oh, god damn. The hell? Did he just literally have a heart attack?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget.
Hmm?
1, stay calm. 2, 1 chest compression per second.
This better not be a rhythm game.
1 Mississippi.
Oh.
2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi.
Oh, too early.
7 Mississippi.
He lived.
Bobby! Oh, Bobby!
5 out of 7.
You, Bobby. Bobby. Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this.
Yeah, that's not how CPR works, Yuri.
I had investigated a suicide case.
There was a lot more that needed doing than just pumping the
discovered
chest.
that, in truth,
Especially not for a
we
case
were
of a
dealing
heart
with
attack.
murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life.
Hmm.
And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong.
I mean, he couldn't have done it. We know the person who came out was light-footed. The one who threw away the chest expander was light-footed. In fact, Bobby probably left before Dunn threw the paint can out the back door, in my opinion.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
Bumping the chest is the right thing. Oh, okay.
I hate detectives.
I thought that was just if the heart stops. His heart might not have necessarily stopped.
Bang!
Not always in heart attacks, anyway.
You're dead to me, cat.
The pacing was wrong, though, yeah.
That you, Smirnov?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
How long have I been sleeping?
I just got here. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Who is that? Can we trust him?
I know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. You promised me you wouldn't intervene.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack.
If I'd have known he was there, I would have probably said something. I just happened to cross him by
Anyway,
fucking
what's done
accident.
is done.
Back to lurking. No problem. There we go. Come on. There we go.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn? Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
When I discovered the murder weapon was his. None of these are right, but I'll go with that.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
Well, Dunn wanted to call off the fight. I should probably be honest with him.
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
Or he
In
was
any
going
case,
to do.
Hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
He's been through a lot.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
do I look like I fared well to you?
Okay, so what have we got here?
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Okay. Need to visualize. Got a heck of a beer gut. His badge. Name badge, Dr. Palmer.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
Will he be ready to fight in 2 weeks?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Yeah. After a heart attack, into the boxing ring 2 weeks later. No, probably not.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
Okay, so hearing-wise,
His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying, but that's not the case.
the other thing we need to look at? Oh no, it's down here.
He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but
You'll have to put up with me.
I'm afraid you'll just have to put up with me.
For now. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Anything else we can analyze? More things, okay.
Is he lying, or did his heart rate speed up out of rage? He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying. Is he holding back his rage?
Should we go with why'd you kill him or who killed him?
Why did you
I don't
kill
think he
Joe
did, but
Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
really. Have a look at his eyes.
He seems about to burst into tears. Is he angry or sad?
He was too short to hang himself. You think we should have asked who? It's not a good idea to do that, because then you're giving them the possibility to propose other suspects. Even if you don't think somebody did it, if you ask them why they did it, they might then give you some more information. It's kind of a cop trick. But if I ask him who, then I'm already telling him two things. I'm saying, one, I don't think you did it. Even if he did, then he thinks he's off scot-free. And two, I give him the ability to point the finger at other people, which is not what we want. We want to see what his reaction is to being accused. So Dunn wanted to call off the fight.
I know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
Really? Let's have a look at his eyes again. He's looking away from me now.
He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying.
Yeah, that's not what the argument was about. What about his heart rate?
Why is his heart rate skyrocketing?
The murder weapon was his. Let's
I know
carry on
the
with
murder
that.
weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
All right.
Why was the box in his
Let's
locker
say that
then?
I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
This was carefully planned out. Sonia, maybe? But we don't know if she has a motive. But if we ask about that, he might tell us about the beef that's going on between the two of them. I don't think Jake did it. No way did Jake do it. Frank Cassidy. Doubtful. Absolutely doubtful. Desmond O'Leary? He's got no reason to do this. Unless he knew, I mean, he wouldn't have known. Oh god, maybe. He wouldn't have gone and done it himself though, but Jake overheard the conversation about calling the fight off and he works for O'Leary. He could have told him, been threatened like, hey, this is going to happen. And then he went and killed him to stop it happening. I'm going to throw Sonia Dunn at him first. See what happens.
What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
No, okay. So nothing there about what's going on between the two of them.
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jagos Giambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that. Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind. What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a Boxing Managers Association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager. Or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
Blacksad, I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
We'll thank him for the information as well.
Thank you for...
Oh. Never mind then. Out like a light. Okay. Well guys, I need to take a quick break. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so... I think we can be pretty confident that this guy didn't do it. Yeah, doesn't quite add up. But let's see what else we can figure out. Okay. No commentary about his heartbeat.
Is that eye movement normal?
Eye movement? Hey Sam, how's it going?
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
Eyeball dilation, can't see, light is bad. Oh, have you had your pupils dilated? Ooh.
He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
He does seem to be squirming a bit, doesn't he? Yeah, I had mine dilated once before. That was not fun. I looked like an anime character.
Is inversely proportional
And I couldn't see.
to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn.
Oh, let's buzz a doctor.
See, there's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
Oh, bless her.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Okay. Yup, you did, huh? Oh dear. Is that for any particular thing, or was it just done as part of the standard procedure that you were having done? Okay, there we go, got him. Oh, we can check boot feet. We can check the boot pattern, maybe. Yale's shoes smell like a dead man. Okay, let's do some deductions. Let's see what else we can get together. Being diabetic, it's standard. Oh, right, okay. So his boot prints. And then the footprints may belong to him or maybe not. Yeah, okay.
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint or in different shoes.
And we still don't know when that paint was spilled. Spilled pre or post death. I mean, probably spilled during the struggle. For everything else, we got a few new clues, but they don't match up yet. Dr. Palmer suggests that Yale's arrests after a heart attack. Dunn's murder had been carefully planned out. We know he punched the paint can during the argument. It was probably hanging then from like a string or a rope or something while they were up there painting, and he was like dipping the brush in because he had nowhere to put it. And then he just punched it. The Doe nurse will be gone later for trauma surgery. I don't know why that matters. Who is the Doe nurse? Okay. Let's call Weekly. Find out what he does. See if he's got any information on Cassidy. No answer. Call the gym.
Dunn's gym. Sheikh Ostiombe speaking.
Jake, it's Blacksad. Could you get...
I have work to do, John. Call you later. Ronald, get on that ring!
The fuck, dude? Well, that was no help. That was weird. He does know I'm working a case for his boss, right? And to hang up on me is just a stupid thing, but okay. The warning poster about cooties. Oh no.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
So, who is this? What's her name? Rena. Lots of cigarettes. What's that? Kind of complicated switch-based phone. Shifts of the day. That was Dr. Talbot.
They ran several tests on Bobby Yale last night after admitting him. Have the results come in yet?
No, I don't think so, handsome.
I'll take a pack of Morley's, please.
Honey, get me a pack of Morley's for Mr. Hanson.
That purr.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Yeah, she needs to get out. Okay. Is that interesting? Iron Jesus. So we could go that way, but probably not a good idea. Oh, there's a card there. I see it. On the vent. Let's use the deduction. I think we can use this to figure out a way to get past this nurse. So we know that Dr. Talbot has surgery at 12:30. And apparently she'll be gone later to assist in it. We know the name of the doctor.
It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
Could we use the phone to call through to that number? Get it rescheduled. Get her out of the way quicker.
Trauma? Sherry speaking.
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes.
How do we even know what he
If anyone
sounds
gives
like?
you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
Hangs up without even getting an answer.
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me. These people.
Nice. Okay, oh, wrong way. How does he know what this Dr. Talbot sounds like anyway? Oh, really? Do I have to get rid of her now as well?
All right, now. How do I put this? I need something that you...
Own. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
You want to help a criminal investigation?
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart?
A detective.
But be quick about it. You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back...
Alright, so first thing, blackout following cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Okay.
What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
Here you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Black Sad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill,
She's my assistant, or she's the owner of Yale's gym. Let's go with that.
she's the owner of Yale's gym.
I don't want to offend her.
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far?
Whoa.
All right, let her in, but she's your responsibility.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
You hired me to find Yale. I wanted you to see him with your own eyes.
I see. Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
Really? What's she reaching for in the bag? That looks like a gun.
Huh, no. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
No, I didn't.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Shut up. None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live.
We're gonna have another heart attack.
It's okay.
Not take that too far.
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Come on, we'd better let him rest. I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight. And someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
Your uncle's right.
Your uncle is
And
right.
I could do with a paycheck.
Your father wouldn't have wanted you to go through this alone.
See? Listen to the detective.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be.
Blacksad, wait a minute.
No.
I think she
Gun's
needs some
still
time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
A vigilante.
I'm not a vigilante.
Well, suit yourself. Just get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great iron arm again?
Wait a minute. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.
He's got an autograph. That's how he got in. Excellent.
The investigation required that I ask Jake for a small favor. Or demand it, if worst came to worst.
Already established yours as a favor. I figured that would be a good way to do it. Alright, let's have a look at our deductions first. We do have one to make. Alright. Yale's souls don't match the footprints at the gym we already have done. He had a panic attack thing. Who do the footprints belong to then? Not Yale. Suggest that he rest because of this. And yeah, interesting. It was signed by a different doctor.
That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
That's interesting. I didn't pick up on that at first. But a different doctor signed the medical report, and yet he knew all about it. So is that the only thing we had to deduce? Yeah. Well, let's have a look up in the office first. Nothing. Well, there's nobody here at all, actually. Nothing we can do. Okay. Where do we have to stand to talk to him? Not here. How do I speak to this guy? Can't get up the ladder into the ring. It said I needed to ask this guy for a favor. Oh, right there. Got it. Yeah.
Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes. He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long.
Boots. Can't look at his opponent.
I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size. Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
Apparently no. Ring the bell. Round over.
All right, that's enough.
Hey, Cabo. Do we trust him?
Take
No.
five.
Do we consider him a friend?
Go on.
Also, no. But is he reliable? Not really.
What, John? What's so important?
Why are you coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Is it the first time you coached anyone?
Yeah, but you think I can't do this, don't you? Well, screw you. We'll win that fight.
Did you notice anything strange about
Have
Sonya?
you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the gym. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
Been lurking, now considering not watching anymore because this has been as interesting as those Sherlock games. Kind of want to play it too. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I missed that
You
as a
don't
timer.
either, huh?
Oh well, never mind. I don't know what that
Did you
was.
tell
I
me
missed
where
it.
O'Leary's headquarters are?
What for? No, no, no. You could get me into trouble. No way.
Yeah, but you owe me for lying.
You lied to me yesterday. And being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell
That
me,
checks out.
Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait, were we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. See you there.
We'll go out for Chinese.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Now it's my turn.
So I went home to recharge. Because the night ahead was bound to be promising.
But yeah, this is a really interesting game. I'm enjoying it so far. The story's pretty good. Some of the investigative mechanics aren't quite as good as the Sherlock games. Like the deduction screen, it would be nice if it ticked stuff off that you've already paired with something else so you know.
What
You
do
don't keep
know
trying the
about
same
that basement?
combos.
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. I'm running out of threats to get you talking, Jake. And frankly, I don't want things to get violent.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Got it?
Screw you.
A promising night indeed.
Mm-hmm. Have a good look around. Oh, I saw it. You're in on Loing Tong territory. I'll have a look at the door last.
If I'm right, could it be an elevator shaft? How does this thing open?
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? There's a trapdoor on the ground, right by the restaurant. Does that sound familiar?
Huh? The restaurant or the trapdoor?
Okay. Forget it.
Are you done?
What do you think? Check out that graffiti. You're in On Leon Tong territory.
Wow. I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe someone nostalgic just got bored.
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah, American mafias are infinitely better, no doubt.
What's taking you so long?
You want to switch places? Okay, I'm going back to the alley. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Okay. Alright, well, we can't go any further down. Have a look at the door.
No. The plan will only work if O'Leary doesn't know I've been here.
Oh, stupid duck!
Would he even notice if I got in?
Stupid duck!
Where's the little red panda dude?
Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Stupid pig!
I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door. Maybe it leads to the basement. Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was.
Yeah. Door there.
Or maybe this is the way to the basement and not that corridor.
Stupid duck!
I love his little commentary. Ah, stupid duck. Stupid pig. Stupid pig. Stupid duck. Stupid cat. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at some deductions. Nothing we can put together yet? No. What exactly am I supposed to be doing? Like, I can't just get in. Oh, I can search this.
Reach that box.
Maybe that's how that opens. So maybe Jake can help us move that.
What?
There's a guy watching TV inside the restaurant. A red panda, I think.
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't recall any panda waiters.
I've seen 2 possible ways to access the basement. But
You really think I can help you with that?
What I need him to do is help me move that dumpster out of the way.
I need you to go to the front door and ring the bell.
All right, is there a bar in that alley? Have you been drinking?
Count to 30, ring the bell, then run for the car. Got it?
Whoa, you better send a bunch of Natalias my way after this. So, now what are you gonna do?
So we're gonna go in when he leaves.
Once I'm in, I'm still not sure if I'll take the hall or the door on the right.